Peace YouTube family, it's Millionaire May, and of course I'm back with part 2 of Experian being sued by the CFPB. In this part 2 video, I want to talk about how there is $1,000 on your credit report, how to find that $1,000, and then also how to upload your CFPB complaint so you can hurry up and make sure that you get your complaints in, because whenever consumer reporting agencies are sued by companies, they're treading lightly, so they may delete some items without any hassle. So we want to make sure we get our disputes in this week. So come along with me as I show you how to do that. But before we get into it, make sure you click the subscribe button and also make sure you give me a thumbs up and comment something. Let me know that you're here, that you're tuning in, and that you appreciate these videos. Let's get into it. So here is an Experian credit report, and I always like to look at charge-offs because charge-offs typically always have something inaccurate about it. With the creditors, there's always like so many different things that they have to update about charge-offs, and they typically always mess up. So let's go and look at this charged off account and how we can find something inaccurate about it. If you guys love these videos, I promise you, you will love my Skool private community even more, because I meet with my students bi-weekly and we break down cases, we go over students' credit reports, and also I help my students file their lawsuits and start arbitration with whoever it is that you are trying to sue. So if you want to join my Skool community, make sure you click the link in my description. It's only $27 a month right now, and the price will increase to $37 in February. So make sure you get in, because this is more, I definitely go more in depth in my private community. What I like to do is look at when this account opened. This account opened 6/2018. We're going to go down here to the payment history, and we're going to see what date that Experian marked that this account opened. Okay, October 2018. That's what happens. Either they're going to port the same month that it opened or the next month. So, okay, that's fine. The last payment the consumer paid was September 27th. So this is a charged off account that the consumer is still paying on. We don't have the date of first delinquency, so we wouldn't be able to tell when the consumer became delinquent on the account. So I would call Santander and ask, when was the date of first delinquency? When did the consumer become delinquent on the account? And make sure you write it down, because you want to make sure that it's saying their date of first delinquency is within this time frame. Leading up to the charge off, it's going to be within this time frame, right? So right here, I noticed some discrepancies, and that's why I like asking for the accounting and things like that, because the consumer was 30 days late in September 2021, and then 60 days late in October 2021. No, in November 2021, the consumer was 60 days late again. How can the consumer be 60 days late in October and then 60 days late in November? This doesn't make sense to me. Then the consumer is 90 days late in 2021, and then it charges off. Typically, an account charges off 180 days past due. So we need to figure out what was the date of charge off, because I guarantee you it's not January 2022. It's more than likely February or March. So I need to know some more details. And the way you get those details is by calling Santander, or the person who is furnishing this information. So that's one inaccuracy. This doesn't match up. Another inaccuracy is no data available. The consumer reporting agencies have no room for errors. They have to make sure everything they report is 100% accurate. And that's in 15 U.S. Code 1681 EB. So with this information, we're going to file a CFPB complaint, and we're also going to utilize the lawsuit that Experian just got sued from. So let's go to my favorite person, ChatGPT. So we have this screenshot. So we're going to keep this screenshot. So now we come to ChatGPT, and we're going to upload our screenshot of the credit report into ChatGPT. Then we're going to create our prompt. Okay. Now ChatGPT is going to do its thing. Once ChatGPT creates you a letter, of course you want to edit the letter and the details of the letter and read the letter to make sure that it makes sense for your specific situation. ChatGPT is not right all the time, so you always want to make sure you fact check it. It is AI. And for a lot of you, you're probably disputing something that you've already disputed before. And if you've already disputed it before, it's fine, because that is the purpose of the lawsuit, is that Experian is not properly conducting investigations. So you want to make sure that you put, I have previously disputed this item before and Experian did not properly conduct an investigation, because it is still on my credit report and it's still reporting inaccurately, which is a violation of the law. Now we're going to copy this and upload it to the Cfpb. It says, what is this complaint about? Choose the product or service that best matches your complaint. We're going to go to credit reporting or other personal consumer reports. I'm going to click net, or what type of credit reporting product, credit reporting, or other personal consumer report. We're going to go to credit reporting. So what type of problem are you having? Most of the credit reporting complaints we get are about one of the following topics. Select the one that best describes your complaint. You will have the chance to explain your complaint in the detail in the next step. Just incorrect information on the report, because we saw inaccurate or incomplete information. So that's what best describes the problem. Now, what exactly was inaccurate and complete? Is it the information belongs to someone else? Information is missing that should be on the report? Account information incorrect, account status incorrect. We're going to just put information is missing that should be on the report. We're just looking at the one that best describes the problem, and that totally works. Have you tried to fix this problem with the company? We're going to click yes. For those of you who have already disputed, yes. No, we didn't request any information from the company. Now, what happened? This is where we're going to explain what happened. But what I like to do is put what ChatGPT wrote you inside of a Google Doc. And then I'm going to add that Google Doc to here instead of explaining what happened right here. If you want to just put the prompt in here, you can, but make sure you don't add the account number or your name or your address. So if you decide to put the prompt, you can't add your name and those type of details right here. But I think it's just easier to add the prompt into a Google Doc than add the Google Doc to the Cfpb. Don't have to checkbox this. It's 100% up to you. It will be a fair resolution to this issue, removing the account. In other words, conducting a proper investigation, because if they conduct a proper investigation, they'll be able to see that they're reporting something inaccurate or incomplete, which leads to removal of the account. Then here's where we're going to attach our Google document. Oh, make sure you put please see attached docu. We're going to type in Experian. You can do Experian or Experian legal department. Either or works. We want to complain, and if we want to send it to the legal department just to, help get this dispute across and get a deletion, we're going to do that. And then everything else after this is very self-explanatory. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part 2 of the video of how to find $1,000 on your credit reports, but also how to file your Cfpb complaints. Be working to get these disputes out as soon as possible, as the Cfpb just sued Experian not too long ago. So you want to make sure that you hop on the trends that the Cfpb is doing. Thank you all for watching this video. And if you didn't know, Equifax was actually just fined by the Cfpb as well. So I'm going to be doing a video about that in my next one. Again, if you guys want to learn more about finding $1,000 on your credit report, getting paid, and also help with your lawsuits, make sure you join my private Skool community at the link in the description. And if not, I still wish you the best of luck in all of your credit repair journeys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.